guys, welcome to Random Lifestyle Vlog. Welcome to another empties video, and these are my empties. To my defense, not all of these products are actually empties. Some of them I'm just getting rid of, so these are more like an empties and declutter type of video. I'm not going to talk much about like each product because I don't want you to fall asleep. But when watching this, this is going to be long anyway. So I'm going just to put them in categories and show you each category quickly. And yeah, let's just start. So the first category is hair products. So I'm going to start with my go-to product, one of my favorite hair products ever. This is Grow Gorgeous Intense Thickening Hair and Scalp Mask. I use it for my scalp, and this is actually, I mean, it smells gorgeous. It smells just like incredible, and it also like works wonders to thicken your hair and actually makes them grow faster and longer. So yeah, that's the first product here. Next up, we have another of my favorite products. This is Kingsley Elasticizer, and this is actually my favorite scent. This is Mayan Vanilla and Orange Blossom. And yeah, I just have to give a quick sniff. Yeah, this is my favorite scent, and this is one of those products that you put on your hair, on your wet hair before shampooing, and then just keep it there for like 15 minutes with a shower cup, and then you just rinse it off and just wash your hair in normal way. I just use it every single week and I love it. So yeah, that's definitely these two I'm going to repurchase for sure. Next up, we have some dry shampoo. So we have a chlorine one and Percy and Reed. And honestly, I don't really know what to tell you about dry shampoo, because for me dry shampoo is dry shampoo. I never actually found any dry shampoo that will be like a better than other ones. So yeah, just the dry shampoos, okay? Next up, we have some products from L'Occitane. And this is the brand I've recently discovered. Not like I didn't know about it. I mean, I was aware of this brand, but I never had a chance to test their products. So recently I bought this advent calendar by L'Occitane. I unboxed it. I can link the unboxing above my head somewhere here if you want to see it. And I found some hair products in there, and these are like two hair masks. So first is SOS Shine, and the other one is SOS Hydration. Both of them are really good, especially the Shine one was perfect for my hair, and that's actually something I might repurchase at some point in my life. For now I have like so many hair products that I'm not actually repurchasing any conditioners. I do have like this Grow Gorgeous thing and Philip Kingsley. These are just, I have to have like a stash all the time. But other stuff, I'm just trying new things now. Next up, we have Virtue, and this is alpha keratin, and this is restorative treatment mask. Another good hair mask. I mean, I would repurchase this if it wasn't for the fact that I have like so many other hair masks to try. So yeah, another good one. Next we have well, this is actually quite a disappointment for me. This is pretty much like a full bottle. I just used it like a couple of times. This is Charlotte Mensah Manchetti hair oil. And as far as I know, many people love it. This is supposed to be great, and I was really hoping that my hair will love it, but no. No, it just it's too heavy for my hair. It just weighs it down. My hair is like quite you can't see it now, but it's quite like, it's straight. It's naturally straight, it's quite silky, and quite light, I'd say. So this actually weighs my hair down quite a lot and makes them look greasy. I didn't know what to do with that. I didn't really want to check it out because it's not cheap, and also it's like almost a full bottle, and I couldn't really figure out who could actually benefit from using this. And then I had this idea that I'm actually giving it to Robert because his hair is like thicker and more like not curly but wavy, so more textured, so he might actually benefit out of it much more. So yeah, I'm going to give it away to him. And the last two hair products are Christoph Robin ones, and this is a cleansing purifying scrub with sea salt, and that's something I honestly don't really know. I mean, it doesn't really do much to my hair. This is like a scalp scrub, right? But I don't really see any difference after using it. Maybe if you have some like a flaky or itchy scalp, maybe it actually helps. For me, it doesn't really do much. And this is a daily hair cream with sandalwood. This is gorgeous. It smells lovely. I wasn't really sure because I don't really like leave-in conditioners, but this one is actually something you put on your hair either damp or dry, and it's more like a finishing or styling product. So you can it just makes your hair look nice and shiny. It's like a little bit like a hair oil, but it's not an oil. It's a hair cream. Next category, bath and body. So we're going to start with Alchemist. So I have this Frangipani Monoi bath and shower milk and oil-rich body cream in the same fragrance note. And this one is 300 ml. This one was 125 ml. It smells really lovely. It smells like a little bit like Oriental. It kind of reminds me of holidays in Egypt or Tunisia, that kind of Oriental fragrance. That would be the smell you actually can smell on the streets, with like, you know, a little bit spicy, a little bit like floral. So it's really cool. I do like the scent of it, and I do like how it feels because it feels like very luxurious. It's really, really nice shower gel. So definitely something I would like to try again. Next up we have Molten Brown, and this is a fiery pink pepper. Not my favorite fragrance, honestly. I mean, I like it. I like it. It's quite unisex in my personal opinion. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I don't know what to tell you about it. I like it, I don't love it. Next up we have a Theory Body. This is Charcoal Bamboo Detoxifying Body Scrub. So this is a detoxifying body scrub, just as its pretty much the name indicates. It's not one of those like heavy duty scrubs that will just pretty much just help you get rid of all your skin almost. It's very delicate, very mild. So that's pretty much it, yeah. Nothing too amazing, it's okay. Next up we have Aromatherapy Associates, and this is Deep Relax Bath and Shower Oil. Definitely something I do like using. I don't really use them in my bath, I use them in my shower. I just put some on my chest and then I just have a shower because I don't know, I just prefer it this way. Next up we have something a little bit controversial for me. This is You Glow Girl by B-Tan, and this is Gradual Tan Mist. So first of all, I don't know how you would actually describe mist, but for me, mist is something that you can barely feel on your like skin. This is a very powerful mist, I would say. If you just spray your skin is like properly wet, like straight away. If you just spray it on your face and you didn't manage to close your eyes in time, you'll probably lose them. So I mean, that type of powerful mist. So that's one thing. And then it says, I'm going to actually read you how to use it. It says, keeping nozzle at least 15 centimeters away from your skin. Allow a few minutes to dry before applying makeup or sunscreen, blah, 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 and you're ready to rock and roll. So, I mean, yeah, just spray face and body evenly. That's pretty much it. It doesn't say anything about like rubbing it or like, you know, just patting on anything like that. Just spray, yeah? So I did that. I just sprayed it all over my body, and I woke up looking like a Dalmatian. So, I mean, believe me or not, but it was not the type of look I was going for. Well, yeah. But having said that, I actually like this product. It was a really nice self-tanning spray. I wouldn't say it's a mist. That's one thing. Another thing is that I would actually try to like pat it or like rub it or massage it on my skin. I just did that all the time, and then it worked perfectly. I wouldn't leave it just like that because it can be quite, I mean, the result may not be what you actually expected. But yeah, I mean, something I might actually repurchase at some point, but you know, bearing in mind those things I said. And the last product in this category is E-Cooking Overnight Food Cream. And this brand is quite interesting. It's very natural. It's actually quite good, but I do have, I mean, there are products I love and there are products I don't really like. It's like my skin. Just love some of these products, and some of them are like meh. So I'll just give you actually two examples. This is an overnight foot cream which I actually love, and the scent is, it smells like very like menthol-like. I didn't really expect much from this foot cream, but it's really softening, it's really like smoothing, it's actually quite lovely on my feet. I like it. And the next product, and we're actually moving to another category now, which are eye products. The next product is this E-Cooking fragrance-free eye cream. And this is what algae extract and organic vitamin E. It doesn't really do much to my skin around eye area. I just don't really find it that amazing. It doesn't really do anything bad for them. I mean, it just doesn't do anything to me, honestly. So yeah, it's gentle. It doesn't cause any allergies, any irritation, anything like that. Very gentle, but it doesn't really do much to me, at least. So as you can see, it's almost full. I had this is like a 30 ml, so again, quite a big size. I do prefer my eye creams in a smaller size because I struggle to use it up. I didn't really use much of it, and I'm probably not going to use it anyway because I have like too many other eye creams waiting to be used. So next up in this eye category, we have Skin Chemists' Original Wrinkle Killer Eye Serum. And this is a really nice hydrating serum for your eye area. But, I mean, the wrinkle killer in the name kind of suggests that it kind of kills those wrinkles. I think what it does is pretty much like can smooth them out a little bit, but it's just like a one-time thing. Once you remove your makeup, remove your skincare, it will just be gone. It won't kill your wrinkles. It's just a hyaluronic acid that kind of smooths it out a little bit. So yeah, it's a little bit like a marketing trick, but in general it was a good serum. Nothing too spectacular. It was okay. And I have like 2 samples in here. One of them was actually really good. This is Murad Resurgence Renewing Eye Cream. A tiny little one, 4 mils, but it was really good, so that's why I decided to show it to you. And another one is Natura Bissé, and this is Diamond Cocoon Sheer Eye Color Enhancing Fortifying Eye Cream. And it contains pollution protection apparently. And I thought this was an eye cream, but actually contains some pigment in it. So when you just put it on your under eye area, it works like a CC cream or something like that. So it's actually quite cool, especially for those days when you don't really want to wear much makeup, but you kind of have to kind of want to have this extra something. So yeah, that's quite cool. So the next category, what are we going to do next? Let's do face creams. So first one in this category is Time Bomb Overexposed Tan Damage Rescue. This is 70 mils, so quite large size, and it's pretty much full. I used a couple of times. It just doesn't really do anything good or bad to my skin. It's just okay. I don't really have time for okay anymore. I mean, I have like too many products to focus on using up something I don't like 100%. It's not bad, it's not great for my skin. So yeah, I'm just going to give it away to someone or just get rid of it somehow. Next up we have a product I actually really enjoyed. This is Kate Somerville and Goat Cream. And this is one of my favorite moisturizers. It's quite actually runny. I mean, I pretty much when I opened the first time, I spilled half of it. Not half of it, but quite a bit. Yeah, it has a very delicate scent to it. I do like it. I guess if you have dry skin, you'll probably enjoy it. For oily skin, it could be a little bit too heavy. That's what I think, at least. Next one is Augustine's Bader, and this is the Rich Cream. So this cream featured quite a lot in this year's advent calendars, and this is the same size pretty much as 15 mils, just the last year's packaging. More accurate to the size, to be honest, because this is 15 mils. The other packaging actually kind of suggested that it's bigger than that. But this is one of my favorite face creams ever. As I mentioned, I mean, this is Rich Cream, perfect for dry skin. There's like a normal version of that cream too, and it's great too, even for my dry skin. So if you have oily skin and want to try some Augustine's Bader, I would go for the normal version. The Rich version is not like super oily or anything like that. It absorbs quite well, but it's just like thicker. Next up we have 2 Mademoiselle products. I don't really like this brand too much. These are like face masks, but they're not really, because these are Leave Me On Winter and Summer masks. You just put them on your face and you just leave them there for the whole day. So this is pretty much a face cream, right? It's not that much of a face mask. I think these products are perfect probably for like a younger person in the like early 20s or something like that. For me, I just don't really see any benefits of using these, so that's why I'm getting rid of them too. I use them like once or twice maybe, and that's it. Next one is a sample size from Adara. This is Deep Moisture Regenerating Night Cream. And I actually wanted to show you this because it's really cool. So this packaging is actually vegan plant-based tube. and the cap is made of ocean waste plastic. So that's actually quite cool. This is a very natural organic brand. I really enjoyed using it, and it has like a really weird smell. It smells like a fresh cut parsley or something like that, but in a good way. In a good way. But yeah, if you want to try some natural brands, I think Madara is a good way to go. And the last product in this category is Skin Pharmacy, which is like a pretty much I think the same brand as Skin Chemist, right? Or just like a sister brand. And this is Retinol Skin Repair Time Reserve Night Moisturizer. So this is a good cream. Not as good as the other one that I love, the one that's in this like a silver globe thing. But it's good. Yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say about it. So now the single product in like a smellies category, Deep Sleep Pillow Spray. This is the original one. And yeah, it's actually quite nice if you like lavender. And if you have problems with falling asleep, this will actually work perfectly. I do like it. I do like it. It calms me down a little bit at the night time. And I do like this one. The plus version, which is a little bit more intense, it's a little bit too heavy for me. This one is okay. So the next category will be products to cleanse and wash my face, and some face masks. I didn't know how to categorize these, so I just chose this category to be like that. So first up we have Alchemist Limited Edition Pro Radiance Cream Cleanser, a really nice cleanser, massive tube, it's 200 ml, so it lasted me for ages. And this is like if you just do double cleanse, this is a perfect second step, just to remove all those remaining bits and impurities. So yeah, that's a good one, very gentle, very cool. Next up is Zukin Super Greens Cleansing Oil, and I actually really wanted to like it, and I've used like, I don't know, like a 1/3 of it at least, I think, maybe like 1/3. I really wanted to like it because I do like this brand. It's very natural, it's very like, it's vegan, it's pretty much all the good things you can tell about them. And cruelty free, yes, natural ingredients, everything great. This is too oily for me, and I mean, I know I have like dry skin, sensitive skin, and I should probably like oily things, but I don't. For me, oils, perfect oils are very lightweight ones that absorb quite well. I don't really like too oily oils, and this one is actually so oily that I had hard time removing this oil from my face. I'm not even talking about the makeup that it was supposed to remove. I mean, it did remove makeup, but like my skin was still oily after that. So not really for me. But yeah, it smells nice though. Next up we have Dermalogica. This is my daily microfoliant. I think it's named, but you know, this the thing actually came off a little bit, so I can't really read much, but yeah, it's a daily microfoliant. So this is the powdery thing. You just put it on your hand, add a little bit of water, you just create a paste out of it, and you just kind of use it on your face to cleanse, to have like this deeper cleanse on your skin. My microfoliant, because it's not like a proper scrub, it's just more like a mild paste to give you a little bit like of a deeper cleanse, but not proper exfoliation. You can be used daily. I don't use it daily because my skin is quite sensitive and dry, so I don't really want to strip it off like the natural barrier by exfoliating too much. And next we have a proper exfoliator, but this one is a Rose Gommage by VQ, and this is a peeling gel. This is really cool. This is really mild, really gentle, perfect for actually sensitive skin. If you have oily skin, you can probably just prefer like acid, like alpha hydroxy acid peels or something like that, or scrubs. This is perfect for sensitive skin. So it's a gommage peel. You just put on your skin, you just massage it like slightly. You can just feel under your fingertips like your skin is actually like kind of removes the dead skin cells. So this is quite cool. And then you just pretty much rinse it off. You don't have to keep it on your skin for it to work. And we have two face masks. This is a Generation Clay Ultraviolet Brightening Purple Clay Mask. I really enjoyed that one. And I already have like 2 full sizes at the moment from some subscription boxes and advent calendars, which is cool. And the next one is Glam Glow. This is Thirsty Mode Hydrating Treatment. And I love pretty much anything by Glam Glow. I don't know how they do it, but actually pretty much I love pretty much everything they do. So the next category will be like face serums, treatments, and oils in one category. Let me start with this Good Genes by Sunday Riley. Sunday Riley is one of my favorite brands when it comes to active ingredients. I love them. What I don't like is, you know, this is not like a very cheap brand or anything like that, so you would actually expect the packaging to be like a proper, and the golden thing here, just peeling off, it doesn't really look that good on your shelf. So I mean, that's something that they could probably improve. I do like this product. I use it like once a week maybe, and I think that's enough if you have sensitive skin. If your skin is thicker, then I think you can probably use it more often. But for me, once a week was enough. But yeah, I do like this product, definitely. So next up we have 3 products from MZ Skin, and okay, let me start with this one. This is Brighten and Perfect, I think, because you know the letters actually came off a little bit. And this is with vitamin C serum. So I use my vitamin C products in the morning, and this is one thing I need to tell you about it. The product is actually good, but it's quite heavy. It's quite heavy on my skin. It's quite a little bit too rich for serum. So, and you know, it took me a while before it actually absorbed in my skin. So this is the only thing I didn't like about it. If you have oily skin, that probably won't be great for you. But maybe if you have like a more mature skin, or you have like a lot of photo damage, then maybe this is actually perfect for your type of skin. For me, it was a little bit too heavy. Yeah, but I actually love this one. This is Rest and Revive, and this is restorative treatment with stem cells and something else. I don't know what, because you know the letters actually disappeared already. But yeah, this is like a really nice nighttime serum, and it actually makes you, when you wake up, your skin just looks lovely, which is really cool. So yeah, and this brand is actually quite expensive. And the last product is this tiny retinol skin booster. I just mixed these 2 products together at night time, and I can't really tell you much about retinols. I mean, it's okay, right? But you can't really see the results just the day after use. So yeah. So next one is a Chorus White Pine Volumizing Serum and Moisturizer. This is it's supposed to be perfect for women in their menopause. And maybe that's the reason why I didn't enjoy it that much, because it doesn't really, I don't know, it was supposed to like give you that volume that you lose with time, especially around the time when you have a menopause. I don't really see much difference when I use it. I don't see this doing anything pretty much to my skin. But you know, as I said, this might actually be the reason. Maybe it kind of works better on an older skin. So I'm going to give it away to my mom, I think. She might try it and then tell me if it works for her or not. I used it like maybe a couple of times. I didn't see any results, so a little bit more than a couple, maybe for a week or 2. It still didn't work for me that much. Next up we have another product I didn't really use. I think there's like half of it left. And this is Caffeine Solution 5% by The Ordinary. Again, something, as much as I love this brand, this is something that doesn't really do much to me. So, I mean, I'm not using it. And I won't be using it probably, so there's no point for me keeping it, yeah? Next up, we have some face oils. Again, the same problem, too oily. This one is Living Pure Natural Eternal Oil Collection for Face. Something like that. Too oily. And this one is Skin Alchemist Apothecary Facial Elixir. And again, too oily. They both smell really nice. This one is actually quite interesting. It smells like roses and pepper. Yeah, a little bit like roses and pepper. I don't know. But yeah, I don't think it contains any roses, but it kind of like reminds me of that. It doesn't really say. Yeah, there is a rose in it. Okay, so I was right. Roses and pepper, yes. And this one is more like a herbal type of thing. But both are a little bit too oily, so again, I'm going to try and give them away. Next up, we have Pestle and Mortar Pure Hyaluronic Serum, and this is like a nice humectant, nice hyaluronic serum that I use mostly in my nighttime routine, my evening routine. Yeah, I mean, what else can you say about hyaluronic acid serum, right? And the last bit here are three products from Neot. This is the whole like treatment. So we have here the multi-molecular hyaluronic complex, then we have copper amino isolate serum and neck elasticity catalyst. So I use them all as a part of this NEOD regimen. You should use the copper amino isolate first, then you should use this hyaluronic complex, and then you should use this neck elasticity catalyst, and you put this on your neck and up to your like lower face thing. So yeah, I tried all these products, and these are my thoughts. So these two, they're okay. They're quite watery, so you have to be careful. If you compare them to their sister brand, The Ordinary usually they have this copper peptide serum, and their hyaluronic acid, they're a bit more dense, I would say. These are more runny, so you have to expect that. That's pretty much like very like watery. But in general, I don't really see much difference between these and their like ordinary products, like the similar ones. Personally, I think maybe if you have oily skin, you would enjoy these more, because you know they're not oily, they're not oil based. So yeah, probably the only difference here, and I guess the price is a difference, right? The Ordinary is cheaper. As for this one, but yeah, I did enjoy these two. Yeah, they were okay. As for this one, I don't know, guys, but I tried, and it seems like it actually made my skin look worse rather than better. I don't know why. I mean, it wasn't like anything that was lasting, but every time I used it, like my skin just looked worse on my neck. So I don't know, maybe it's just not for me. I'm probably going to give it away to my mom again. Maybe she can try it and tell me what she thinks about it. I always thought I had like a saggy skin on my neck, but maybe the problem is elsewhere. Maybe it's not saggy skin, maybe it's just like a tech neck. I don't know, from like me staring at my phone all the time. I don't know. So I'm just going to give it away and ask my mom to test it for me. But for me, it didn't really do much. I mean, it did, but not in a good way. So I'm getting rid of that one. And the very last category is makeup. Yes, we're almost done, guys. So the first product is Bare Minerals Prime Time. This is a primer, original primer. It was okay. It was okay. I'm not going to talk about it for like a longer time because it was just okay. This one, though, Illamasqua Primer. This is like a gel primer. I usually don't really like gel primers because because I don't. But this one is really, really cool. And that tiny pot actually lasted me for, I think, a whole week, which is quite cool. Yeah, I really like that one. It makes my makeup look flawless, and actually purchased the full size now. Next product is Laura Mercier. Everybody knows this product, right? This is translucent powder, setting powder. I think it's just the winner. I don't think I've ever tried anything that's better than this one. Yeah, I mean, I do have a little stash of these, like 2 or 3 of them, because luckily they were to be found in like all the advent calendars last year, I think. So I have like 3 of them, I think, which is good, which is really good, yeah. Next up, we have something by Natasha Denona, and this is Super Glow. And this is a illuminating powder, or like a highlighter, in shade light medium. And I'm actually getting rid of that because it's broken. It's broken like this, as you can see. There's no way to like do something about it. I got in my advent calendar, which was sent from outside of UK. Well, interesting thing about it is that this is the second product by Natasha Denona that I got. I mean, in this size, that actually was broken when I received it. So the other one was a blush, which was broken, but I can still use it because it was just broken a little bit on like the edges. This one is like properly broken. So I don't know if it's anything about this product or so, because everything else in this advent calendar was actually good. Just this one. So yeah, too bad, but I have to get rid of that one. So 3 last items, guys. Mascaras first. Tarte Man Eater Mascara, a stick gorgeous mascara. And you know, this one actually has the silicone brush I don't usually like these, but this one was actually really good. It made my lashes exist, you know, because my eyelashes are short and straight, and it actually made my lashes look like they exist. So yeah, that's all I need from my mascara, right? And this is the Milk Makeup waterproof, Kush waterproof mascara. I can't really say the same thing about this one. I used it like a couple of times. It actually feels really good because it's like really, it feels luxurious. It's like quite heavy. It's like a metal packaging. It's really cool. I wanted to love it, but it just doesn't do much to my lashes. So I just use it like 2 times. I'm going to give it away to my friend. She has a very long lashes, but like a very like fair. She's blonde, so you know, so she'll probably love it. And this is waterproof, so it's really cool. It just doesn't really do much to me. Yeah, well, what can you do, right? And the very last item in this empties. Oh my god, I'm tired. Okay, this was like a lot, but I can't really do those empties like more often. It's just maybe I should just do decluttering and empties videos separately. I don't know. So the last item is Huda Beauty Lifeliner, and this is actually quite cool. I like that product quite a lot. So we have a liquid eyeliner here. So this is the part that I actually ended up, and the next part is the like an eye pencil, and I finished this part, the liquid eyeliner, and the pencil was actually what was left, and I actually wanted to check how much I have left, and I broke it. Oh well. I mean, I don't usually use like black pencil eyeliner anyway that much. I mean, very rarely. In my waterline, I usually put some colored pencil liners because my eyes are too small for black liner in my waterline. So I don't use them that much anyway, but oh well. I didn't know what to do with that. Now I just have to check it out anyway, so at least that's sorted. So thank you very much for watching. If you like this video, please remember to hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe to our channel and give us a follow on Instagram too. See you soon!